sweet friends, and welcome back. I can tell you I'm really excited about this video today because up until today it has been doom and gloom weather-wise around here. When we got back from our mini trip to Florida, which we came from the blue skies and sunshine, well, when you live in our part of the country, we're actually known for it to be quite gray in the wintertime. Now, I know other areas like on the East Coast and West Coast, you guys, it may still be chilly, but you've got blue skies. And here it's a little bit different. So you sort of come back from that, and I felt like the winter blues were kicking in a little bit. So as I always do, look through magazines and things like that, I came across this article and it talked about how to combat the winter blues. And I'm like, okay, this is speaking to me. So I thought I would share all those tips with all of you because, well, you're my friends and I thought this would be the perfect opportunity. Plus, I did in my last vlog, did a little retail therapy and picked up a few new things. But since then, I pulled out my bin of my kind of springish decor. And I thought that we could decorate together my dining area, which is where we eat every meal. And so that would be something fun to just get us all in a little more of a happier mood. Nothing like adding color to your home. But real quick, I did want to say thank you to all of you who have been sending your prayers. So many of you reached out and your kind words and everything in my last video regarding Archie. Not too much has changed. We're still working with the doctors. He's on medication. His little personality has come back a little bit, which is great to see. Just having a lot of difficulty with walking. So continued prayers. Again, thank you. I totally believe in the power of prayer, and I can't thank all of you enough. So we're going to talk about how to combat the winter blues. And the one thing I've been doing since the new year is just getting myself more on a kind of a healthier path. And this really does help with your mindset. So we're going to talk about that here in a minute. And I've got, like I said, so much in store yet to share. But today, Mother Nature decided that it was going to be a sunny day today. So that's why I'm really excited about today's video. Mr. Sunshine is out. It's going to be the perfect day to combat the winter blues and also add some spring decor. I start off every one of my days, it doesn't matter what the weather is outside, and I open up all of my blinds. And if you've been around here long enough, you know I love having fresh blooms in my home all year round. One thing as far as during the winter season, we can be stuck wanting to eat just strictly comfort food, and friends, I cannot do that all winter long. I mean, you just have to take care of your body. So the one thing you want to do is you got to nourish your body. You got to drink your H2O, which I've shared before. I love to put frozen fruit. Tastes so good. Sometimes I even put a passion tea bag, or whatever flavor you like. Just enhance the flavor a little bit, and then I continually add water throughout the day. It is so good. But another thing too, I am a snack person. I love this snack. So this has been so easy to do, and I've been really good with this since the beginning of the year. And I cut up a lot of fruits and vegetables. But as far as vegetables, I love to have them on hand, already cut up, maybe with a little bit of hummus. And when I'm here working at my desk, I love to have a little plate here with some vegetables. So as I'm working, I just grab them and nibble on them. But also when I'm out running errands, the first thing I do is I grab a baggie and I throw some cut vegetables. And yes, I do get a little container. I put some hummus in it with the lid, and I can actually plop it right into my cup holder in my car with my baggie right in the little holder there too, and just grab a piece of whatever, a vegetable, and dip it into my hummus as I'm running errands. So I'm not tempted to want to go through a drive-through, and also not tempt myself to even go through Starbucks and get some sugary drink, which is not good for me. And the one thing that's been a huge game changer for me. And I know I've talked about this before, but not this specific one. And it's by Ritual, and it's my Essentials for Women 18 plus, and it's a vitamin. You take 2 a day. And friends, the first thing I do when I get up in the morning, and sometimes Mark, my husband, brings me my coffee, but when I do come out, I do pour myself my water, and I immediately get my vitamins, and I place them on my little heart dish, or any dish I have, my little, whatever I use to, I have one for my spoons, for my creamer, but I have another one where I always place my vitamins, so that I remind myself, you need to take these. But I can tell you the number one thing I do love about these is, first of all, they smell really good, like mint. I mean, like really good. But you can take them any time of the day. I take them the first thing in the morning, but I don't have to worry about grabbing breakfast. So I like the fact that I can grab my first glass of water and take my multivitamins. And another thing is they are delayed released. It's designed to dissolve later in the lower intestine, which is the perfect place to absorb all the nutrients. Another thing I really liked about that, and also that they're traceable. So any ingredient that is in these vitamins are traceable. I don't know, but I know I've read so many other kind of things out there that you don't even know half the stuff that's in that multivitamin. You don't even know if whatever you're taking really is going to do anything for you. And I have to tell you, from the last time I talked about this product, and I talked about one of their other products from Ritual, so many of you reached back out to me and told me that you've been taking these for years. That made me feel so good to know that as well. But I do have a QR code for all of you, and for 20% off your first month. So all you need to do is either click on the link, or also you can just get your phone here and click on the QR code, which is right here on the screen. And all you have to do is add Enhance the Seasons 20 for 20% off your first month. I do want to thank Ritual for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Really, honestly, if it wasn't for them reaching out months ago, I would not be this diligent in taking vitamins. It's been really a great way to end last year and start this year on a more healthy note. The one thing I read was, define yourself a hobby which keeps you really busy during the time of year that it's gray or it's winter, or you just want to get out of the house and you're just, again, trying to combat those winter blues. Well, obviously you guys are all watching this channel because you know my number one hobby is to decorate. And I think a lot of you, because you are here watching, that you like to decorate too. And so they say find a hobby and then do something with it. So that's why today we're going to add a little spring, touches of spring here to my dining area. So the first part here we're going to decorate is my buffet here. And I'm not sure if you follow like the Pantone of the year, but the Pantone color is more of like a kind of peachy apricot color. And that it's such a beautiful, to me, transitional color. Now, of course, don't run out and get it if you don't have it. If you are a fan of whatever it is, lavender, bright pink, yellow, it doesn't matter. You do you. I was excited because when I did pull out my spring bin, that I did have a lot of faux florals that were the kind of apricot, peachy, pinky shade. And I'm like, well, this is just perfect. And if you watched my one video a few weeks ago where I added some touches of pink, kind of a Valentine-y kind of a theme for my kitchen area. And it's not really totally Valentine, just a few little things maybe could be on like the Valentine kind of spectrum there. But I think this is going to blend really, really pretty. I did pick up, let me see, just 2 or 3 little things when I had my retail therapy day the last time, but I'm going to be putting them in different areas. So but anyway, I thought let's go ahead and get started. And a few tips I want to share with you, and actually I'll share them as we decorate. So one of the things I picked up the other day was this beautiful kind of a jug. I love the shape of it. Of course, it's white with a little kind of a crinkling effect. I thought this would be perfect here in my dining area. wanted to share with you is you want to anchor each side of your buffet table. So here I'm anchoring one side here with this vase, and then of course the other side has my lamp. I love this lady figure. I just think she is so pretty. I'm gonna tuck some flowers in it again just to carry that beautiful peachy kind of apricot theme. I like to decorate in odd numbers, so I do have the vase with the flowers, a little lady figurine with a little bit of flowers, and then I've got the candle holder with a candle. So you can see it's like a set of 3 odd numbers. But I'm thinking I want to create a little bit of height, so I just ran downstairs and grabbed a few of my decorative books, and I think I'm going to put them underneath maybe the vase. Let's see how it looks. Alright friends, just bear with me on this one. You know, I had this art up last time when I transitioned, I think from like the holidays to winter. But I really like it. Something about, I think it just reminds me of church. I don't know. And I really want to put it back here again, so we're going to give it a try. But as you can see, the other side of the buffet is anchored with my lamp over here. Oops, over here. And so you want to make sure that you have, you know, on each side of your buffet, you have like an anchoring product or a decorative piece, like a lamp. And then over there, I've got my vase. So let's go ahead and put this in front of the mirror, but only off to the side. Okay, let's just see. Now this piece here has some white but also some gold flecks. So I thought this would look really pretty because of the gold here in the frame. And I have one more set of faux stems that match the other side. So as you can see here, we've got 1, 2, 3. So again, an odd number. I'm gonna go ahead and put this white bowl, it's a wooden bowl right here. And I do wanna have, I like to have candlelight in front of a mirror. So I'm gonna put this here, and I've got just a glass cylinder here, but I don't know, when I stepped away from it, I just felt like I needed a little bit more of a bright white. So I went again in my basement and I pulled up this, and I think this might be the base to this. Oh, yep, it is. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and just put this here, put this on top. So again, it's giving it a little bit of height. I can still see a little more of a bright white. And of course, you know how much I love flameless candles. Turn that on. All right. I think I'm liking this. Okay, let me show you the different angles. I'm sorry about the lighting, but Mr. Sun is coming in and I'm not gonna complain. But look at how pretty this looks with the beautiful apricot peachy tones of my faux stems in my white vase. My girl figure with a little bit, again, pulling that color from up here down here, a few decorative books to create some height, and I've got a candle here exactly the same color with a white candle holder. On the smaller buffet, I do have a lamp here because you know how much I like the coziness of lamps. This is going to stay here, but I do have this piece here, and I love it because it's wooden. It's got the white washing to it, and I thought it would be really pretty to go along with what is on my larger buffet. And I wanted to give it a home somewhere in here, and I think this might be the perfect spot. I also have a vision of what's gonna go on my dinette table, and it might be similar to what I did last year, so don't judge, but I really liked it. And this is a part, or at least matches, I think, what I used last year, so I thought this ring holder would be perfect if I just put it inside of here. But I wanted to get a candle holder, so I had to find one that the base would fit over this. And I think I found the perfect one right here. So let's see if it fits through. Oops, we're getting there. There we go. Okay, perfect. And again, to use another flameless candle, this is what I have, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. Turn on. Oh, yep, there it is. Looks like I might need some new batteries. Okay, I think that looks really pretty. I wanna keep it simple. You know, I've learned I don't really like to add a ton of stuff. So I like this here, and I did pull something from the basement, and let's see how this looks. Okay, so this is another warmer. I'm gonna put some pink little scent in here to match along with my theme. I think this is gonna be perfect. I love to decorate with dough bowls, so here I have some faux pink eucalyptus like you saw on my smaller buffet. I added this eyelet runner here on my table, and I've got these garden balls, and I'm just gonna put them in here. Thought this one was so pretty. I picked this up somewhere last year, and I just love it. I wish I would have gotten two. And I do like to use odd numbers, but in this case, we're gonna use even because I only have one of these floral ones, and I may go find another one. Or maybe I'll just, no, I don't know what to do. I don't know. We're gonna play with it. We're gonna play with it until I know how I want it to look, but let's see, maybe these two together, this on top somehow. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with this a little bit, but you get the idea. I just wanted something simple. This is what I did last year. I may find some more filler and stuff to go inside of here, but this is just something I threw together relatively quick to give me that spring vibe. Well, I'm really excited on how my dining area turned out. It looks so pretty and springy. My next video, I'm gonna be doing the family room, so I can't wait for that video. Actually, I gotta start getting my thoughts together, my wheels spinning on how I wanna decorate that. Well, I thought it'd be fun for me to share on my Sunday videos, Motivational Monday, to give you a fun little Monday quote to help get you through the week. And this week's quote is from one of my absolute favorite actresses, Audrey Hepburn. Nothing is impossible because the word itself says, I'm possible. So that is your Monday motivation quote for this week. A few other things that I was reading in this article is you want to make plans to help you have something to look forward to. Even if it's a staycation or visiting a long lost friend or a relative, whatever it is, just have something to plan. It doesn't have to be a vacation. It could be just a lunch with a friend you haven't seen for a while, or a family member, or a neighbor, or taking a neighbor to lunch. Just get something on the calendar so you have something to look forward to. Another thing I am going to insert here is I went the other day to a Reiki Zen kind of yoga class. It was so much fun. So I am going to insert that because it's really important too that we move our bodies a little bit even something as simple as even some relaxation or meditation. But yoga is another great way to move your body, and it really does you good. Well, I'm outside of the place here for this power yoga. So what it is, it's a Reiki with essential oils and yin. And anyway, so they work, like different kind of poses where you're just stretching and you're doing some reflection and just finding your inner peace and those kind of things. So I'm really looking forward to it. You guys are probably hearing my windshield wipers because it's raining, and all to candlelight. And so it's going to be super fun, and I'm really looking forward to it, especially on a Sunday night. I feel like it's the perfect thing to do to just relax. And of course, you want to find ways to keep you just having some me time, as well as taking care of yourself, eating healthy, taking vitamins and things like that. I love to do my daily devotions, but there's something one of my friends just introduced me to, and it's reading the whole Bible in 1 year. And it's the coolest app, and if there's something that you're interested in, I will share the app with you in the description section. And it's super great. It has devotionals, and it literally breaks down the entire Bible. I know one of those people that when I am involved in a Bible study, it's really mind-boggling to me how the person teaching really can get that out of everything, because sometimes I read a certain passage, I'm like, wow, what was that supposed to mean? So anyway, I thought that was super exciting. I cannot wait to get started. I just downloaded the app, so I've got to get going on it, and I'm hoping that I can complete it in a year. I can tell you, I had a lot of fun adding some spring touches to our dining area. So I'm here with a cup of tea now in my comfy cozy chair, and going through Pinterest and just trying to get some ideas of something that will just ignite with me, that I may want to try, or just some little touches. Sometimes I'll look at a specific picture of a coffee table or a mantle, and I'm like, oh, I sort of like that idea. Then I'll see what I have, sometimes most of the time in the basement, and pull what I have out. So I'm sure I'll be able to accomplish that in my next video with all of you. And the great thing is, well, it's a little bit crazy and busy, but with me filming 2 videos a week, I'm constantly ending one video and starting the next. So you guys are not really truly missing a beat. But I really hope that you love my Monday motivation quote. Let me know if you do in the comment section. And hopefully these tips helped you out with a little bit of combating the winter blues. Even though it's a sunny day here today, it is still quite chilly. So I'm loving being by the fire, but what I do know when I go out and about and I come back home, everything just has that pop of beautiful warm color. And it makes me sit back and just think about those beautiful spring days ahead. I hope you all have a wonderful few days, and I'll see you again on Thursday. Love you all. Bye.